Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a get ready with me. I'm just going to be around the house. I have a couple of quick errands to run. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be using my Real Techniques Beauty Blender today. And my CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 in shade 832. Nude beige. Sorry for the lighting, it's a little bit cloudy here in Phoenix today. We're having some uncharacteristic rain, which Lord knows we can use. So I've already gone ahead and put moisturizer and primer on. I'm using the L'Oreal Youth Code Pore Vanisher today. So I'm just going to go ahead and dab this all over. And I just always put it on the back of my hand and work from there. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I've posted any videos. Things are kind of crazy. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my 9-year-old daughter is in 4th grade, and she's a cheerleader, and she decided that she wanted to join the cross-country team at her school this year. So every morning before school, we have to get her up and ready and at school by 6:40 for cross-country practice, and then she just goes straight to breakfast and class after that. But I have my 9-month-old son at home, and I also babysit for a friend of ours, and the little girl just turned a year old in September, so it's kind of busy here during the day. I don't get a lot of chance to film or edit or anything like that, so that's why I don't get a whole lot of videos posted. So my foundation is on. I have a little something right there, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to concealers, and I am going to use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind eraser, and this is in Fair. I really love this concealer. As you can see, I am just about out and need to go get a new one. But I have found this one works the best for me personally. With minimal creasing and just brightening and getting rid of my dark under eye spots. So I'm going to use this to highlight and conceal under my eyes. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Beauty Blender again, my Real Techniques, to blend that all out. Okay, high definition setting powder for under the eyes. And I just tap some out into the lid so that I'm not wasting a bunch. And I am going to be using my Real Techniques setting brush. And I always use a patting motion. I don't ever sweep the brush across or the blender across, because it can cause your foundation or concealer or whatever product you're trying to use, it can cause it to streak, and that's not a good look for anybody. So you want to go ahead and just pat.
Is my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. This is in the shade Buff Beige, number 012. And I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush. So I'm just going to tap that in there. And again, just tap it all over the face. So I have hair on my lip. Okay. I'm not really going to spend much time contouring today. I'm just probably going to have another hair. I'm just going to take my Revlon Bronze Glow, kind of like the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, and my Real Techniques contour brush. Just kind of pat it along the whole thing, tap off the excess. And you always want to go up with your bronzer when you contour or things like that, and not pull it down, it'll drag your face down. And up around to the forehead. And then I always do under here, just kind of give more definition to the jawline. And of course, along the nose if you want to slim your nose some. It's a really good way to do that. And then if you want to make your bottom lip appear bigger, you just take a little bit and run it right underneath, and it'll create more depth under that bottom lip, making it appear fuller. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And I'll be using my e.l.f. blush brush.
Okay. Now I am going to take my Milani Illuminating Face Powder just to give me a little bit of a glow. This is in shade 03 Beauty's Touch. It's really pretty, not too much shimmer, and just really pink and rose gold type shades. So I am going to take another e.l.f. blush brush and just pat this all over inside the compact. Make sure that I've got a good mix of colors, and I'm going to tap it along the tops of my cheekbones just to give that a little bit of a highlight. Nothing too crazy. And then down the bridge of the nose. So there's that. Now I am going to do my brows. So there we go, brows are done. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Milani eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. And I just go ahead and put it on a little dab on my ring finger. Spread it out between the two ring fingers, and then just go ahead and pat it under your eyelid. And this is just going to help your eyeshadow to not crease. And if you have oily eyelids, I sometimes tend to get oily eyelids, that can be a problem. Okay, and today I'm going to go ahead and use my Naked 2 palette. Since I got the Naked 3, I generally use that, so I don't use this quite as often, but I still really like this palette. And I take my Coastal Scents brush number BRCN02 and take Booty Call right here and just put that right on the lid. So now I'm going to take I swear that is the worst thing about having long hair, is hairs get everywhere. So now I'm going to take Tease, this shade right here, and I'm going to run that in my crease. This is just going to give us some definition. So things aren't so one-dimensional. Is, like I said, a Crown Crease Shadow Brush C476. And I'm going to take the crease side of it. And let's see, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Busted right here, just to go ahead and add another dimension to that crease area. Okay. Now I'm just going to take a, well, this is an e.l.f. concealer brush, but I usually use them just for blending things out. It's nice and fluffy and big and super soft. So you're just going to take that and blend everything out. so there's no harsh lines. And the key to eyeshadow is blending. Blend until you think you've done enough, and then blend a little bit more, and you should be good to go. Use my now Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Black Velvet. To go ahead and do my tight line and waterline. It's funny how it can be so easy to do one eye and then the other eye just is really hard. It hurts, it's difficult. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush. I usually use this to do the top shadow. So I'm going to take that same Busted shade and just use that. And then I'm going to go ahead and also put it on my lower. And I don't want to bring it down too far. I don't want to look tired and add that darkness under my eyes again. But just to give it a little bit of softness. Because you can see on this eye, it's pretty harsh with just my waterline done. But this eye is a little bit more soft now that I've done the under eye with the shadow. take this Milani from the Bella Eyes Gel Powder collection. And this is Bella White 07. And it's just a really white shade, no shimmer or anything. And I'm going to take that in my inner crease with an e.l.f. contour brush. See the difference? With that white in there, it kind of brightens your eye, opens it up a little bit more, makes you look a little less tired, which I think most of us can appreciate. Take my Naked palette again and use my same Coastal Scents that I used for the lid, and I'm going to take the same shade Booty Call right here and just put that on my brow bone to highlight my brow bone a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. I always curl my lashes just to help the eyes appear more open, look more awake. Okay. Now I'm going to try for the first time today the Benefit They're Real. This came in my September glossy box. So I'm going to give this a shot. This is what the wand looks like. Go ahead and do the other eye again. Okay, well, it's not too bad. I really just don't like the brush. The bristles are really stiff and hard. And I just don't really like that. Okay, and I'm gonna line my lips first with this Starlooks LW100 Naked is the color, and it's Luscious Longwear Lip Pencil. I'm going to go ahead and fill them in a little bit too. Okay, so the lipstick I'm using today is Red Apple lipstick. It's a brand that I just recently heard about. It is, I'm reading from the website here, it is gluten-free, paraben-free. The shade I'm using today is New York X6. It's a really pretty nude shade. It's really creamy. It's not drying at all. It just smells like regular lipstick. Doesn't have an unpleasant smell. I like it. I like the shade. Really pretty nude. It's like a peachy undertone. But I'm going to top it with some gloss. And the gloss that I'm using is also from Red Apple. And it's meant to be minty gluten-free gloss, designed to soothe and strengthen lips. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is take my meant to be gloss from Red Apple, then we'll be done. And just a regular doe foot applicator. It does smell minty. It's not unpleasant at all. It's very creamy. There's no tingling or burning sensation. I like it. So there you have it. Thanks for getting ready with me today, guys. See you next time. Bye.